Hey, welcome to Mr. Pezman's Place. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of one of these dummy 9 Titan 13 style robot action figures with all the expected points of articulation that we would see on a Titan 13, and these are listed as dummy 9, and sometimes you see Titan 13s listed as dummy 13, so it's there is that overlap here. I've got a couple packs here. One includes a spider and the action figure. This one's in black, and one here includes the gray, they got it called Mecha on the package here, the gray action figure and a black support stand. I like to do the gray one. I've built one of the spiders before and that's really cool, but I'm going to do the dummy 9 gray action figure today and do a little build here on this video. So hopefully it'll go okay and you'll enjoy it. On my channel going forward, when you see these guys being used in my stop motion animation, you can expect that I will probably call them Titan 9 and Titan 13 for the other ones that you're more familiar with. I just dummy 9 is just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to be probably calling them Titan 9 and Titan 13. So this will be sort of like an earlier model of the Titan 13s that we see. Although this is does have some decals, it looks like, on the packaging. Here there's some color places on the actual robot where they've added some decals or stickers, and so maybe they'll be in the package. That'll be neat. So let's take a look. Let's open this first one, see what's included. So we have a little pack of pieces here. It looks like we have some of the weapons and the inside frame. I've never built a dummy 9 before, so I'm not sure if the build is exactly the same as a Titan 13 or not. Here's the stand. That's fairly easy to build. I'm not concerned about that. And here's the instructions. And there is a pack of decals, as expected. All the little stickers here of the various things that go on the character, which I'll probably do off camera and show you after the fact. So let's open up, see all what we have here. I'm just gonna tilt the camera.
Oh, that's real good.
So we do have some weapons, sword, axe, the spiky back-teethed sword. These are common in Titan 13 as well. Looks like the same selection of weapons here. A little handgun, which I always like. I don't know why. I'm not a gun guy, but I just think the handgun is so, I don't know, it's just, I love the design of it. It's so neat. I'm gonna put those all aside because that doesn't really matter for our build. And there is the typical set of hands. They look exactly like Titan 13 hands. There's the open fist ones that are made for holding weapons. I'll put those aside. We also have the closed fist ones, exactly the same as the Titan 13 hands. Today I'm going to keep the open hand ones out to put on this model. These parts all look to be exactly the same style and type that you would see in a Titan 13. There are some different pieces, I think, but other than that, they do look, it looks exactly like the body frame. So this could make the build easier because we're familiar with a lot of these different pieces. They look exactly alike. Let's open up the gray pack here, the body components. I'll just slide these over a little bit. Let's see what we have here. So in these parts, this is clearly a gun. So that's a part that we don't normally get, obviously, with the Titan 13, because there's no gun like that in those packages. I'll lay that aside with the weapons for now. Just here to the side. I see some familiar pieces. and some that are, I can imagine what they are, but they are definitely different in shape and style. A lot of them are alike. So I suspect that I can probably build this guy without using the instructions. Let's see what we have here. So I'm going to start with the obvious things. I'm going to tilt the camera a little bit more so you can watch. So if you watch a build video for any of the Titan 13 figures, you will see the same construction here. I have the legs and arms assembled now. So the feet are done in two parts, the foot and the toe component. Very simply, there's a little black piece here that makes the joint for the ankle go slipped in to the foot. That's pretty straightforward. And then the legs are exactly the same as the construction for a Titan 13 leg. You have your hip guard, you have your thigh, your kneecap, the long leg piece in here with the joined turnable part up here that allows the leg to rotate, and then the other long part of the leg here that makes up the calf joint or whatever, and then the kneecap goes on and the foot just goes quick into place. So you have both legs, right and left, like so. They're a little bigger, the feet are bigger than Titan 13s, and the legs are a little different in styling, but it's the same idea. And then the arms, same thing. The shoulder pad is significantly bigger on the Titan 9s or dummy 9s, and then everything else, the construction is familiar, except the joint piece, the little W-shaped piece that goes in, actually goes in opposite than it would on a Titan 13. It goes in this way, and it hides the little knob here in behind the forearm armor. So the arm construction is the same as a Titan 13, and I have those constructions just to save some time. So let's show you some of the body construction. So here is his head. That's really cool. And here's the neck. And here's the piece that goes into the neck, to the head to hold it in place. So this rectangle piece goes inside here. There's only one way that they'll go together generally. So there you go. So the head goes in here, and then the neck goes here with this little piece. You can see that there, that little piece sticking backward, because that's where the neck goes. Again, this is all exact. A lot of these components are exactly Titan 13 components, same exact thing, except the design of the figure is a little different. So it's structurally the same and aesthetically different. So here's the head. Short one goes on here. So you click the short piece. These two can get confused sometimes. There's a longer one and a shorter one, always included. And then there's two really short ones that are this size. So you got to make sure you understand these really short ones are for shoulders, just a moment. And then the long one is for the midsection, and the short one is for the hips. So the hips go together like this. Just got to click these two pieces together, one like this included, so you can follow that along. And then you have the, call it, I guess, like the pelvis part that goes here. And it's the same again. It's a little different shape, but it's essentially the same as the Titan 13. There's not a lot of difference. And then you actually have the hips themselves, and they're a little, again, a little different design, but same idea. Let me see if this goes. Right. There you go. So then the hip goes together like that. So that's the hip section, just clip together like that, into lay that one aside. Then you have the midsection. They look a lot alike the Titan 13. Just a little extra on here. I like the fact that these are made of this molded plastic instead of being 3D printed. When you buy Titan 13 figures, sometimes you'll get ones that are 3D printed, which are fine, but for my purposes, less than ideal, because I want to be able to make components. So that one goes in here, the long one that I mentioned goes in there, and then these two simply click together like so. And now you have his hip, his and his midsection. Of course, the legs go on here in a moment. And then we'll make his upper body. You want to put these on here and here first. Like so.
Let's get started.
This is the front of him.
Oh, that's real good.
Piece to come up through. Right there. So here you go. So the shoulder joints are in place. They go up and down. And then this piece is where the neck goes on. You can see it all there. Just squeeze it together, make sure it's nice and tight. So then we just add the midsection here. It's nice if it got a little bit of a pressure to get it together, because you know it's not just going to drop apart on you while you're using it. So here's the body construction. I guess we can add the head now. It's really starting to come together here at this point. Legs. The leg.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
You gotta do a little push. There you go. Yeah, I prefer the ones that are plastic molded over the ones that are 3D printed, because I like to use my 3D pen to build things for my characters. And if I want to use the 3D pen directly on the molded plastic, I can remove the items that I've made. But if I build it directly onto a 3D printed model, it may just melt and become a part of the model. And if you have any idea what I've done wrong, you can see I know what I did wrong. Forgot his, forgot that piece. It was in there.
Oh, that's real
Sorry about
good.
that. Shouldn't have any pieces left over. If you do it right, there'll be no pieces left over. So here he is. And he looks pretty great. I'm not going to try to put the decals on camera, because I think that will be nearly impossible to do well. But yeah, I really, really like this. Has a more clearly robotic design, I think that's fair to say, compared to the Titan 13s, who seem to be a little more android looking, like they're trying to be kind of more humanoid and less industrial. And this one definitely has a more industrial kind of robotic look to it. Here's that weapon that we found earlier in the package. I've never assembled one of these before. This is his handle here. That's where it goes into his hand. This piece goes this way onto the gun. So there's two little holes inside here. You can see right through those two holes. And those two pegs here and here go together. They just clip into those holes. Line it up. There you go. So that's the weapon. That's pretty cool. That's a weapon that's unique to the Dummy 9s or Titan 9s. That's a unique weapon. And then again, the other weapons are included, and the other hands that are quite common. Move you back a little bit. Here's the gun. So you still get the sword. You still get the knife with the serrated edge on that side, or spiky edge. You still get the two different sets of hands if you want to use the fists or the open hands for holding weapons. And you still get the handgun and the axe. So this is the Dummy 9 Titan 9 figure constructed. Hopefully that video explained it to you a little bit. Some steps were off camera, but I hope that didn't confuse things. It looks pretty cool, and I'm quite pleased with that. So anyways, folks, thanks for watching Mr. Pezman's Place, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. This is Mr. Pezman's Place. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoy. Maybe we'll do this one on camera as well later. This one includes a black Titan 9 figure, dummy 9, Titan 9, as well as the Spider. And this guy came with the stand, which I will assemble. I guess I can assemble that before I show you in case you're wondering. We won't need the instructions for this. So you can see they have the 13 on here because clearly the same as the Titan 13 ones. They all got 13, and then the pieces are all alike, exactly what we're used to. So I will just use my trusty
You could just twist these off if you wanted, but I just like to use the snips. So it's cleaner, but it's no problem to do it with every snips. There's that piece. And these two long ones, these two long gutters.
Two holes in it here that make the grip that holds on to the figure. This one goes pinned in here. And that gives you a clamp that holds on to your figure. This goes on here, on this medium length one. This goes here. Here. And then these two go on here. Then you have this.
Get a hold of yourself.
Grip onto his body. Very cool. Very cool. You can go ahead. So thanks for watching. I'll put the decals on later. When you see him on a video, you'll probably see him decked out in all his decals. But thanks for watching the build video of the Dummy 9, Titan 9 on this channel. Thanks for watching Mr. Pezman's Place. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Let your friends know about the channel. If you like to see what I'm doing here and with these different action figure toys and the fail videos and things that I'm making to go along with it, we certainly appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye.